Mankind has seen countless nations and countries rise and disappear into the annals of history. It is impossible to say which the oldest country in the world is with complete certainty. Here in today's video, we'll tell you the top 10 oldest countries in the world. Let's put your camera into your bag and be ready to explore the oldest but historical countries in the world. Let's start with number 10. 10. Iran. Up till the mid-20th century, Iran was referred to as Persia. Its historical and urban settlements date back to 7000 BCE. First unified by the ancient Medes people in 625 BCE, Iran was once part of the largest and first world empire of Cyrus the Great, known as the Achaemenid Empire, 550 to 330 BC. Later in 1501, under the Safavid dynasty, the nation was named a liberated state. Iran became a Shia monarchy ruled by an emperor almost without interruption from 1501 until 1979. For these reasons, Iran is widely recognized as the oldest country in the world. 9. Egypt. The history of Egypt and the cultural and traditional customs of this country are inextricably linked. This country dates back to more than a decade ago. The writing in Egypt, which is older than the most basic form of writing, dates back to the year 3200 BCE. This tells us that though the country has progressed significantly, yet its history has played a huge part in it. 8. Ethiopia. Many historians agree that Ethiopia is one of the oldest countries in the world. While we know that human life has existed in Ethiopia for millions of years, thanks to skeletal fragments uncovered, it's generally agreed that Ethiopia developed as a country in 980 BCE. This was when one of the first kingdoms, known as the Dumps, rose to power. 7. Portugal. While definitely not as old as Greece or Ethiopia, Portugal has maintained its firm borders for almost 1,000 years, making it one of the most identifiable oldest countries in the world. The borders of Portugal were defined in 1139 CE, meaning it is officially the oldest nation in Europe. Before the country was acknowledged as Portugal, the area had passed through the hands of many empires and civilizations. Its capital city Lisbon is known to be much older than Rome. 6. Syria. Syria is home to remains that date as far back as an estimated 700,000 years ago. Of the innumerable uncovered, the remains include skeletons and bones of archaic humans. Subsequent archaeological excursions have also uncovered the nation's long-lost city of Elba. This city is one of the earliest colonies to be digged and is believed to have existed around 3000 BCE. Thanks to these findings, Syria ranks high as the oldest country in the world. 5. China. Amongst the oldest nations in the world, the next on the list is China, as it has been known to exist for over 3,500 years. The Shang dynasty ruled in China in 17th century BC to 11th century BC. Modern China came into existence around 220 BC. As per China's history, this declaration was made by Qin Shi Huang, the first and foremost emperor of China. This place has cultural and traditional ties which date back to many years ago. 4. Vietnam. The history of Vietnam traces back to 20,000 years ago. Excavations from 1965 have uncovered the remains of 2 hominins. These findings suggest a Middle Pleistocene era and are evidence that prehistoric Vietnam existed 500,000 years ago. 3. Greece, 4500 BC. No doubt Greece has great emotional ties with the old customs and traditions as it is one of the oldest countries in the world. The country has made remarkable advancements in art, culture and many other technological advances in the country. One should definitely visit Greece as it is on the list of the oldest countries in the world. 2. India. The Indian subcontinent has been populated for around 5,000 to 6,000 years, and its peoples joined together to form a civilization in roughly 1500 BCE, when they created the Vedic civilization, which laid out the foundations of Hinduism. Over the following millennia, the country passed through different dynasties, with modern-day India being founded in 1947, once the country won its independence from the British Empire. 1. Armenia. Armenia's history spans over 3,500 years, with the first mentions of the country occurring in the 6th century BCE. Despite this, the nation was only established in 782 BCE. At the height of its power, Armenia extended from the Black Sea through the Caspian and the Mediterranean Sea to Lake Urmia in Iran. Its natives were one of the first to accept Christianity as a state religion in 301 CE. To this day, the nation still adheres to its own Armenian Apostolic Church. Any other best oldest destination in the world that we forgot to mention, let me know in the comments. Have you found this video useful? Thumbs up and share it with your family and friends to make their feeds valuable. Take care until next time with another amazing place that you ever dreamed to go. Goodbye till next time.